We're getting ready for the upcoming City Council meeting on Tuesday, the 7th day of May, 2019. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 92nd edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tom Bryson. During the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down other items on the regular agenda at this first regular meeting in May. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. There are 7 items on the May 7th consent agenda. Agenda item I-1 is to consider approving the minutes for the regular City Council meeting held on April 16th and the joint City Council and Planning and Zoning Commission meeting held on April 22nd. Agenda item I-2 is to consider excusing the absence of Mayor Robert Dye from the April 22nd City Council meeting. Item I-3 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-051, denying Encore Electric Delivery Company, LLC's application for approval of a distribution cost recovery factor to increase distribution rates within the city of Farmers Branch. On April 8th, Encore filed an application for approval to amend its distribution cost recovery factor to increase rates with each of the cities in their service area. In the filing, they assert that they are seeking an increase in distribution revenues of $29.4 million. This is Encore's second DCRF filing under a law adopted in 2011, allowing electric utilities to file limited issue, limited review cases. Farmers Branch is a member of the 158 City Coalition, known as the Steering Committee of Cities Served by Encore, that has been in existence since the late 1980s. This committee has been the primary public interest advocate before the Public Utility Commission, the courts, and the legislature on electric utility regulation matters for the past 30 years. The resolution authorizes the city to join with the steering committee to evaluate the filing, determine whether the filing complies with law, and, if lawful, to determine what further strategy, including settlement, to pursue. Consultants have been engaged to review the filing and identify adjustments that should be made to the request. The steering committee attorneys recommend that all members adopt the resolution denying the requested relief. City administration recommends approval of resolution number 2019-051. Agenda item I-4 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-052 for a detailed site plan for a public building, shop, or yard on a 7.46 acre tract located at 13330 Davis Road. The city's Fleet and Facility Management Department is requesting approval of a detailed site plan for a public building, shop, or yard and related site improvements on a 7.5 acre tract of city-owned property located at 13330 Davis Road, north of the intersection of Keenan Bridge Road and Valley View Lane. The proposed site improvements consist of an office, warehouse, and auto repair building, also known as a fleet shop or service center, that will be operated by the city's Fleet and Facilities Management Department. City vehicles will be repaired and serviced at this facility in addition to other related service center functions. City administration recommends approval of resolution number 2019-052. Agenda item I-5 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-056 for a professional services agreement with Ballyhoo Media and Marketing for marketing and media services not to exceed $150,000. The Discover Farmers Branch campaign is primarily a digital ad campaign that has focused on 3 main areas: the promotion of the city's larger special events, the demo rebuild program, and the tourism sector. The campaign uses targeted digital ads, Google AdWords, social ads, and email marketing to drive users to discoverfarmersbranch.com for information about events, attractions, and programs. The target audience varies depending on the promotion, but is generally directed at people within a 30-minute drive time of Farmers Branch. Now, the Discover Farmers Branch campaign was launched in April 2017 with the help of Pyro Brand Marketing, who assisted in the creation and implementation of the campaign. Once the initial creative for the campaign had been developed, city staff has handled any additional creative needs in-house, primarily using Pyro only for the purchase of media from 2017 to 2018. In an effort to maximize the campaign budget, in October of 2018, staff began researching other options for purchasing media. City staff met with 3 other vendors capable of managing the media buying for the campaign: Cumulus Digital, iHeartRadio, and Ballyhoo Media and Marketing. With media proposals from Cumulus Digital, Ballyhoo, and experience with Pyro, staff evaluated each vendor. In addition to hard costs and fees, staff was looking for a vendor that would work to understand the city and campaign goals, offer recommendations, and work hard to maximize the available budget. Ballyhoo Media and Marketing offered a dynamic cost per 1,000 impressions that could range from $3 to $8 depending on market segment and competitiveness. They charge a media management fee based on the amount of media bought, similar to Pyro, but much lower priced. Their pricing is transparent and competitive, and in meeting with Ballyhoo, they worked hard to understand more about Farmers Branch, what we were trying to accomplish through the campaign, and offered recommendations to improve campaign performance. To gain a better understanding of their capabilities and performance, Ballyhoo was hired on a trial basis to manage the campaign for the first quarter of 2019. At the end of the quarter, staff was able to compare their performance against Pyro's performance from the first quarter of 2018. Ballyhoo clearly outperformed Pyro in the first quarter comparison, which is a traditionally slow quarter for the campaign. Additionally, they have been far more thorough in their approach to tracking performance and adjusting to meet campaign goals. Their analytics reporting is detailed and offered on a monthly basis as part of their media management fee, whereas Pyro was charging an additional fee to report analytics on a quarterly basis. The proposed year-long agreement is not to exceed $150,000. The included media plan cost, this includes, that is, the media plan cost of $124,365 with $25,365 set aside as contingency for any new projects or needs that arise during the course of the plan. Tentatively, staff has the Mustang Station area in mind for promotion as the new restaurant park gets underway towards the end of the year. The proposed media plan within this agreement expands the campaign to incorporate the following, which were not part of the previous campaign. That is, seasonal promotion of the Frog Pond, promotion of the Branch Connection, promotion of rentals throughout the city, programmatic display short video ads, monthly SEO management, and social media campaign management. City Administration recommends approval of Resolution number 2019-056. Agenda item I6 is to consider approving Resolution number 2019-058, authorizing the city manager to approve the purchase of 8 replacement HVAC units for the Justice Center and for the Branch Connection in the amount of $112,998 from Train US Incorporated through the Buy Board contract. The 2018-19 fixed asset budget includes $242,000 for the purchase of replacement HVAC units as deemed necessary based on life cycle analysis. Staff evaluated the HVAC equipment located at the Justice Center and at the Branch Connection. Justice Center has a total of 22 separate units on the roof, and the Branch Connection has a total of 15 separate units. The evaluation considered historical repair frequency, costs, current conditions, and recommendations from the city's crew lead technician, who has more than 40 years of HVAC experience. Staff is recommending the replacement of 4 HVAC units at the Justice Center and 4 at the Branch Connection. City staff requested a quote from the Buy Board contract and, after evaluation, desires to award the purchase of the 8 replacement units to Train US Incorporated for $112,998. The remaining amount budgeted will be used as deemed necessary when there is a repair estimate of 40% or more of the cost of a replacement unit, to include other factors such as age and repair history. City Administration recommends approval of Resolution number 2019-058. And agenda item I7 is to consider approving Resolution number 2019-059, authorizing the city manager to approve payment for emergency repairs for a 2005 Pierce Quantum fire truck in the amount of $74,278 to Siddons Martin Emergency Group. City Unit 42190, that is a 2005 Pierce Quantum fire truck, had a water pump transfer case failure when en route to a call, causing additional damage to the vehicle. Staff inspected the water pump transfer case and concluded from the rust found in the crack of the transfer case it broke apart, the failure was due to a pre-existing stress crack in the case. The transfer case mounting bolts were found to be tight with no signs of loosening. The city manager authorized the emergency repairs to facilitate getting the fire truck back into service as soon as is reasonably possible to preserve and protect the public health and safety of the city's residents. The fire truck is at Siddons Martin Emergency Group, say that 3 times, for repair, and is a sole source repair provider with an estimate of $74,277. City Administration recommends approval of Resolution number 2019-059. And that was it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items before the council at the regular session of this upcoming meeting. Agenda item J1 is to conduct a public hearing and consider approving ordinance number 3569 relating to allowable uses, development standards, and administration provisions within the district for approximately 163.5 acres located south of the northern city limit, east of the center line of I-35E, north of Havenhurst Street, and west of B Street. Agenda item J2 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3570 relating to the allowable uses, street types, and administration provisions within the district of approximately 143.4 acres, generally located on the north and south sides of Valley View Lane east of Stemmons Freeway. Agenda item J3 is to conduct a public hearing and consider a request from Mustang Station 2 for final plat approval of Mustang Station Lot 2R, Block A, located on the north side of Bill Moses Parkway between the Dart Rail Line and Charlie Bird Parkway. Agenda item K1 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-053 to negotiate and enter into contracts with various trades related to the construction of Phase 1 of the Service Center project. And agenda item K2 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-054 awarding the bid and authorizing a contract with A&M Construction and Utilities Incorporated for the 2018-2019 utility replacement project. In addition, the council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the May 7th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live right here on FBTV. That is Spectrum Cable Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T Uverse Channel 99 throughout this Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex of ours, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to the agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. All meetings are subject to change, so stay tuned to FBTV for updates and more information. In the meantime, the May 7th meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. this Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Tom Bryson. You're watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV. Please stay with us.